God, we're in public. We're doing this.
I didn't bring my plate for my tripod. I accidentally left it at home, and this is why we are out here finding a higher surface to film on. Not the most ideal. I was looking on my phone before, and the last time I posted a YouTube video was 16th of January 2022, which is 3 years. 3 years to the date. And this is completely coincidental. I literally just checked it to see how long ago it was. It's almost like it was like, fate. It's almost like it was coincidental. Too coincidental. And when I was still creating YouTube videos, and around the time that I, posted my last few, I was definitely feeling like I was at the height of my photography brand. There were brand deals coming in, sponsorships. I was not slowing down. Like, I was doing really good. And then what happened? Got into full-time work, got really busy with work, and kind of didn't really have the capacity and drive to create videos. Like, it was just gone. All of a sudden, I didn't feel like I wanted to do photography content. I was already doing a lot of photos at work, really heavily in the social media space. And so, doing my own thing took a back seat. And, before I knew it, I actually felt like I probably lost a lot of passion in that. Now that I think about it, I don't know how echoey these walls are, so hopefully this is all kept to myself. But I lost the passion in photography a little bit. Had to get my notes on paper because I hadn't really thought about it a lot since up until the last few days. But yeah, I kind of took a back seat with photography, which is really disappointing because through photography and Good Shot Mate, I met tons of people, developed my craft a lot, was able to really, feel like I was being in a like-minded, really great community, and kind of feel like it was a thing that was so rich with value, and it kind of all disappeared. And I'm not blaming anyone, but I'm just saying it disappeared because I didn't put in the effort to continue my photography and continue my creative craft. Yeah, work was paying the bills, and yeah, I didn't really focus much on myself. I was left with a bit of a identity crisis. When I think about myself as a creator, am I who I was, or am I who I currently feel as? And, obviously that's probably a bit too philosophical for right now, but asking that question was really important for me because I didn't want my content to feel like it was for the sake of it. And whenever I thought about creating content in the future, especially with the theme of photography or so, it did feel kind of ingenuine. So I struggled with that one. And what was I saying? I do call myself a creator. If I am a creator, am I creating for myself? Am I creating for others? I felt like more and more often I was creating it for others, which is fine, but also I felt like it was less for me, which made it hard to continue. And, coming back to the question is, am I creating for who I was, or am I creating for who I feel? But that's kind of what brings me kind of back to YouTube, is because I kind of always felt like I am a creator in a sense. And so I want to start creating again. And tell you what, over the last 3 years, although I haven't been doing a ton of photography, what I have been working on is my health a lot. So kind of really, diligent over COVID lockdowns to focus on my fitness, focus on my diet, my sleep. Ran my first half marathon last year, and I want to continue being a better runner as well. Also, a personal goal of mine is that I want to be tennis tournament winner, not ATP or anything, but just in a local club. The first step to that is joining a club, and I haven't joined a club yet. Neither have I got any coaching or training. I've just kind of got into playing tennis for like the last couple of years, but I'm really into it. Like I want to bring, myself and you guys on the journey to, winning a tennis tournament. Let's do that. Let's win a tennis tournament. But more importantly, I'm kind of like, for myself, addressing the fact that, goalposts change. Though I used to, obviously create a lot of like personal photography content, kind of acknowledging that my interests have changed, life happens, and, there are other things that I want to do besides what I've done. So I'm kind of like breaking myself free a little bit from that. Obviously taking in part, photography aspects into this channel a little bit, because I never really kind of like lose the creative eye, you might say. I don't want to lose that ability, keeping those creative muscles flexing. And, this place, I'm at the Shrine of Remembrance, and I used to host like photo walks here. Like one of my most memorable favorite events was hosted here, where I think there was like maybe at least 100 of us gathering around here doing portrait and landscape photography back in 2018, I think, which was crazy because that's 7 years ago. Was it 2018 or was it another year? I don't know. But this place is a really great and a really important spot for me. And so I needed it to give me strength tonight to film this video. What I thought was most important to kind of address for myself was the fact that, I can go beyond being a photographer creator. I can move into different niches. I can try new things, and maybe I've been scared to do that for a little while. So I want to bring you guys on the journey for that. My goal is to do 20 videos on YouTube for July. For me, that's an ambitious goal because we've still got full-time work. We've still got to pay the bills. We've got dogs to feed. We've got a dog now. We've got, life to live, tennis games to play, but I want to do it. I want to bring you guys on the journey, living life the way that I want to, or it's the way that I want to live life fulfilled. Yeah, the way that I want to live life the most fulfilled, and just trying to be like a happier human. But yeah, just wanted to get that out. This is not by any means very much well planned, and I'm kind of learning to create content again. Create YouTube videos, create something that I feel like is meaningful, and I'll take you along the ride. Let's kick some goals.